Hello drummers! Welcome to Tim Connolly Drums. I am very excited. This is my first video since I got monetized. I did do an explanation of my journey to being monetized, but this is my first video where I'm actually doing some teaching or reacting or a review of gear or something like that. My first real video monetized. So I hope you all enjoy this and you learn something from it. It's really awesome what we're going to do today. This is called displacement of the beat and or shifting the beat. So if we're playing 16th notes, 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and slowly, we're going to shift where the accent lies. So there's 5 ways. The first one is no accent. I'm going to do it with a click at 70. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and Okay, so there was no accent there at all. Okay, the second thing is to throw the accent on the downbeat, which is the most common way that people play this. So the shifting doesn't really start, or the displacement, till we get to the E and the But still, we have to understand where the downbeat lies, accented and unaccented. 1, 2, 3E and 4E and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1. Okay, so that's on the downbeat. Pretty easy. Most people play like that. It's not too difficult. Where it starts to get tricky is when we start doing the shifting or displacing of beats. So we're going to go 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and Now, eventually, when you get better at this, we're sort of baby stepping our way through this. When you get better, you're going to throw the bass drum down so that you know exactly where the downbeat is against this displacement or shifting of beats. And then we're going to do it eventually as a groove. Okay, so we're taking it a step at a time so that you fully understand. Now we're going to start with the first sort of shifting element, which is taking it to the E. We'll do it with the click. 1, 2, 3 E and 4 E and Okay, so you can hear 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and the left hand now, the E of the beat, 1 E and is coming out as the accent. Okay, let's try it now, shifting again to the and. So we're going to go 1 E and back to the right hand, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now eventually we're going to add the bass drum so we always know where that downbeat is. You can also play with a metronome like I'm doing. 1, 2, 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So the and is pushing. The last one is the 1 E and 2. Back to the left hand. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 2 3 4. With the click. 1, 2, 3 E and 4 E and Okay. Now, of course, you can speed that up, but I encourage you to do it fairly slow at first. Okay, now let's go to laying down the bass drum and getting some time. Still going to play on the pad, but we're going to get the bass drum doing some time. Let's get to it. Okay, now we are going to actually play it on the hi-hat as a groove. Going to keep the groove simple, bass on 1 and 3, snare 2 and 4, and we're going to focus on what's happening on the hat with the shifting of the beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. BPM. All right, thanks for joining me today, doing this really cool shifting, changing the beats, changing the accents so that we develop many, many different types of grooves out of one idea. That's the really interesting thing about permutating beats, shifting beats. You can create different feels out of one idea. So you've got this 16th note pulse, but you're creating different feels in that pulse by displacing the beat to the E, the and the You can do it with triplets, you can do it with eighth notes, you can do it with 30-second notes, but it's quite a bit harder with 30-second notes, but you certainly can do it. Today we just focused on the 16th notes. I'd like to thank people that have recently subscribed to me. I want to thank everyone who congratulated me on my success in getting monetized, which was yesterday. And like I said at the beginning, this is my first actual video since being monetized, other than my video explaining how I got monetized, my journey, which is an incredible journey. You should check that video out if you haven't seen it already. Please like, subscribe, comment, and as always, keep drumming. See you soon.